welcome to Hump Day Twang Lick number 22, the double deuce. And that is chock full of double stops and heading us down to some open string triplet. We're going to have all kinds of fun today with Hump Day Twang Lick number 22 here in the Bender Bunker. Before we get started, let's go ahead and address the title of this lesson. It's something a little different. It's Hump Day Twang Lick Summer Vacation Edition. What is that exactly? Well, much like your favorite television show, the Bender Bunker is going to need to take a little bit of a hiatus as well for the summer. Contrary to rumors, we were not canceled by the network. We're still active. We will be back. But in terms of me being able to keep a regular schedule, like I have been since the beginning of 2018, which is Hump Day Twang Licks on every Wednesday and then B-Bender lessons throughout, the Bender Bunker family has expressed an interest of actually leaving the bunker for some summer vacationing and some traveling. So the upcoming traveling in June and July especially are going to prevent me from knocking these out every Wednesday as we have been doing in the past. What does that mean? That means it's just the double deuce here. This Hump Day Twang Lick's probably going to be the first and last of June. And then there will be probably 1 to 2 B-Bender lessons coming in June. And then there'll definitely be some videos at some point in July and August as well. There will never be a dry month here in the Bender Bunker. We're just not able to keep a regular schedule, something you can count on like we have been since the beginning of the year, as we go out and enjoy our summer vacations like I hope a lot of you are doing as well. So, to give the Hump Day Twang Lick hiatus lesson a big send-off, I poured some extra twang sauce on this one for us. And let's go over it real quick. You can decide if you want in. And again, it's going to be double stops, getting us down there to some nice triplet runs. So here we go. It sounds like this. So double stops, triplet runs, some open strings, some bendy stuff at the end. I think it's a nice little hiatus lesson. It encompasses everything we've been going over since basically January. So if you want in on that, go grab the twang instrument of your choice. You pour some twang sauce on yours as well. And meet me on the other side of the fade. All right, let's get rolling with Hump Day Twang Lick number 22, the double deuce, summer vacation edition. And this is going to start us off with a big old double stop party, which again is just hitting 2 notes at the same time. And there's a set of 4 of them to get this party started. And if it were only that easy. What we're doing to really hit those is we're doing a triplet of muted dead strings, 1, 2, 3, and then we're up-picking each of those double stop patterns. And so basically my pick is doing this with my extensive camera system. Here you go. And what I'm doing is I've got my back strings are muted with the back of my hand when I do the triplet of dead strings to make sure that they're just pretty much percussion to give you that chicken picking sound. So really it's 1, 2, 3 and then up pick on each of the 4 double stops we're about to learn. So let's learn them. Each of these double stops is performed with my middle and ring finger for those playing the home game. And we're going to start with the top 2 strings on the 12th. Then we're going to go just over 1, so now it's the 3rd and 2nd string on the 12th. Then we're coming down here, and this is the 3rd string on the 7th and the 2nd string on the 8th. And we're taking that exact same pattern down so that it's the 3rd string on the 4th and the 2nd string on the 5th. So what you're also hearing is it's the triplet of dead notes, up picking, and then when I'm up picking, I'm each of the 4 double stops, I am bending them up. So with these top 2, I'm pretty much just bending the 2nd string and the high E staying where it is. When I get to that next set, I'm getting a little bit of both because they're both very friendly for bending and they sound okay. When you get down here to the last 2, you're pretty much just doing the 3rd string. When you get here, this is a good place to be because it's the start of the next part of our journey. You go ahead and keep your middle finger there on the 3rd string, 4th fret. And what you're going to do here is what we're going to learn. So what we're doing, let's learn this part first. So we just finished the last of the 4 double stop. We're going to go ahead and keep our middle finger there, 3rd string, 4th fret. We're going to hit the high E open. And then we're going to hit that 3rd string, 4th, but it's already pre-bent a bit. So Then your index finger goes down to 3rd string 2nd, roll off to an open G string, then bring your ring finger to the 4th string 4th fret, and then hit open G string. So. Okay, so the next part we're going to learn is this. So we've got this part down. And our ring finger is perfectly positioned to what we need to do next. We're going to do a triplet. We're going to strike the 4th string on the 4th fret where we've already got our finger. We're only going to pick it once, and then we're going to roll down to the 2nd fret with our index, and then that's going to slightly pull off on the string to give us an open D string. So it's 1, 2, 3, with the 3 being the open D string. That next part is the 3rd fret A string. We're going to hit it, bend it up, and then hit it open. And then we're going to do a low E open, and then low E 3rd. Quick bend and back. So really, once you get to this part, just let it rip. It's a triplet. You're only picking it once on that D string. That's that triplet I talked about earlier in the beginning. All right, so from the top. So we're going to learn the second half of the Hump Day Twang Lick now, and it starts the exact same way, the same 4 double stops. Okay, so we're down there, we hit that last of the 4 double stops, and like we did last time, we're going to go ahead and keep our middle finger on the 3rd string 4th fret, and we're going to do the exact same thing that got us started on that last sequence, was hit the high E open, and then hit the 4th fret on the 3rd string with slight already pre-bend. And then we're going into that shape. So instead of going, we're going. So what I'm doing there is I'm hitting that pre-bent 4th fret 3rd string. It's coming down, and then it's sliding up at the same time. Once it comes down, it slides up to the 6th fret on the 3rd, and then my index finger falls in on the high E on the 5th to make that shape. Very popular twang highway shape we've gone over many times. So we're doing that. Then the next shape is on the 7th fret, the 3rd and the 1st string together on the... And then I have enough momentum with the audio of picking that on the 7th to just slide it up, same shape, to the 9th. That last part is, remember we left it right there with the 9th fret and the 3rd and the 1st string being on the same exact frets. We're taking that exact shape of the 3rd and the high E, 3rd and 1st string, up to the 12th, same shape. And when we get there, we're picking the 3rd string, bending it up and holding it there, high E on the 12th, then coming back to the 3rd string and hitting and letting it down. All right, let's hear that sequence with the double stops. And that, my friends, is all the parts you ever gonna need for Hump Day Twang Lick the Double Deuce. Simple but twangy, very effective. And what I like about this lesson is it really incorporates everything we've been going over in the previous 21 lessons. It's got double stops, it's got some open string action, and it has some triplets, and it's working on that three. So much of my style and what I've been putting across these lessons involves a lot of percussive picking, and it's usually a lot of those triplets on the dead strings, and that's in there as well. So I think this is a nice representation of everything we've done since we started this little journey last January. So I'm going to play it from the top. Here we go. And there we have it. Hump Day 22 is in the books, the summer vacation edition. So again, the Bender Bunker's not going dry. We're going to still have some lessons. They're just going to be sporadic through the summer months. But we won't have any dry months. Maybe click that bell icon that's next to the subscribe button, and anytime I post something new, it'll automatically tell you, or just stop by once a week and see what's going on. May not be every week, but we'll always have something popping in, this and B-Bender lessons as well coming up throughout the summer, just not on a regular basis. So as always, if you liked any part of the summer vacation edition, give it a thumbs up. If you've got any twang friends, twang players that are not familiar with Hump Day Twang Licks, this would be a good time to tell them about it. And there's also a quick math fact before I hit the backing track and get us on out of here for summer vacation. Like I said earlier, this is Hump Day Twang Licks 22. And so each of these lessons is about 10 minutes long on average. So you've got 220 minutes of twang instruction at your disposal over the summer here. Go back and maybe visit someone you didn't have a chance to get to before, maybe revisit some old friends and relearn them again. And this, of course, this lesson will be in the playlist as well. And as always, for your convenience, yes, there's the playlist direct link so you can get all twang licks in one easy location. So plenty of twang to go around during the sporadic summer vacation months. Don't hesitate to go back and revisit some old twang friends that we've had throughout the last few months. All right, I'm going to hit the backing track, get on out of here, and start my summer vacation. I hope you have a great summer vacation as well if you're going to head that way. Maybe I'll see you out there on the open highway. There is a rumor I'm going to go to the great state of Tennessee here in a few weeks. T for Texas, T for Tennessee. What I always like to think of as our sister state. So, again, I'm not going to be a stranger. I will see you throughout the summer, and you enjoy yourselves. Let's get on out of here.